today's episode of Afro Scientific Spirituality. My name remains West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. Today is supposed to be the second day of the 2026, my first broadcast for this 2026. And I'm still here, as you can see. I will be talking about the scam of crossover services in Nigeria. This is a situation whereby these our so-called Christian brothers and sisters, overzealous spiritualists, they'll tell people that we need to come to a service. They have done this service already in all the churches, houses of prayer in the country. And first of all, this Christmas and New Year, I don't really practice it as other people do. I know that New Year is not the real New Year. They say they did it yesterday. If you check the original, authentic calendar of the world, you will find out that we are still at the last season of the year, which is supposed to be winter. The winter season will not end until March. So how can it be the new year? This is not the new year. The new year we did yesterday was according to the Roman Gregorian calendar. They created that calendar to unbalance people from following the original spiritual celebration of the new year, because they want to control the mind of people. They know that if they allow people to be following the original new year, the authentic new year of observing times and events of nature, of how the earth rotates around the sun, if people really know the secret truth, people will not be living a life that is in total harmony with the earth. And once you live in life that is in total harmony with the earth, it will be very difficult to control. People cannot tell you what to do. You will not need to follow a artificial tradition of believing that a savior came to die for you and you are living in sin, and you have to believe in their religion. So they need to change everything to suit their own evil imaginations. So we are not really in any new year. And yesterday, it was a day of holiday. People were going all around doing things. Me, myself, I decided to take a rest because everything was working in that light. I saw a lot of people running for crossover services, running to spend the last few hours of the 2025 in a church, praying. These Christians especially, all the pastors, they have this as a major celebration that you must enter the new year inside the house of God, inside the church. If you don't enter inside the church, and the new year will be very bad for you, and God will not be happy with you. All this blah blah blah. What you need to know is that you cross over does not mean anything, because first of all, what you think is a new year is not even the beginning of the right new year. What you just did is to attend another unnecessary church service to waste your time, money, and energy. Clapping, singing, dancing, shouting obscenities, shouting to your God like your God is deaf, shouting like a madman, dancing that you have seen a new year. We are still where we are. You are still exactly where you are. The fact of the matter is that whether you cross over in a church or you cross over anywhere, your life will still be the same. People will say, my year of glory, my year of success, my year of poverty elevation, my year of unprecedented breakthrough. Your year will not change for you, except you learn how to make the right decisions for yourself, for you and your family. If you don't know how to make the right decision, nothing will change for you. This is just the truth. You must venerate, or you must acknowledge the principle we call them Eshu in our African spirituality. This is the deity in charge of making decisions. We always venerate this deity to make very good decisions in life. If you don't know how to make good decisions, nothing will change in your life. Your life will still remain the same. You will still be who you are. You will still be where you are. You must learn how to make good decisions. These New Year resolutions, people are saying, yes, they are good things. This year we have this. It's a good thing. If you follow it up, you don't need any pastor or any man of dog to tell you what you need to do to improve your life. You should be able to know that as an adult. Getting that idea is what we need to focus on. Not going to a one-night service and expect everything to change in your life. Same thing in our African spirituality. Many of us did rites, did many rituals to go into the new year. Some people even make it a very big deal. We must kill this, we must kill ram, we must kill goat, we must kill... Yes, all these things are good. It is just another event of communing with the gods or communing with the deities. Doing a rite for prosperity, a rite for open doors. Which is a good thing, but your life will not change if you keep doing the same thing, repeating the same mistakes. You must strive to live above board, to change your direction, to make good decisions in your life. This is what will bring that change that we are looking for. That change, not the amount of prayers that we do. We need to be really, really conscious of what we are doing, and we need to be intentional. This 2026, now that we are in this calendar, it's not something that we should waste. You need to have a goal of the things you want to achieve this year, and you need to hit all your targets. In my case, this is the way I do my New Year's. I list my mission for that year. These are what I aim to achieve. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that. And I go after all of them, one after the other. In that, when I do it like this, I don't have any distractions. I stay on the lane, stay on achieving those goals. Then I will say this year is a success. Last year was a very successful year for me. All my targets I set out to achieve, I achieved over 90% of them, which is good. You can't get them all. But if you get up to 90%, you are okay. If you get up to 80%, you are doing well. Even 70%, you tried. Nobody wins them all. This is how we should be living our life. Get a sheet of paper, write out the things you aim to achieve this year, and focus on going after them. Focus on going after them. Remove every distractions from your mind. You will see distractions every day. Remove all those distractions. Focus on the goal and achieve those things. This is how you can win in this 2026. It is not going to cross over service. Everybody, almost all the Christians I know, they all went to church to go and waste money. It is a scam. It is like the last scam of the year that these pulpit bandit pastors do. They will put fear into your mind, put fear into the population. You need to do this, you need to do that, you need to go to change your life, not to, you must come to church, you must come and give God money. They know that when church full, money go full plate before now. You go spend money, you go come there, you go patronize them. They are going into the new year with a very large bank account, plus bank account, money that they will not be accountable for. While you are entering the new year with less money in your bank accounts. This is common sense. You're making them richer, they're making you poorer. Now you say you cross over 2026. All the problems that we have since last year, they are still here with us. Insecurity also crossed into 2026 in Nigeria. Kidnappers also crossed into it. Bandits also crossed into it. The evil presidents we having Tinubu and his cronies, they all crossed into 2026. This year, they're promising to tax us more, to stress us more. They already said it that this year is going to be the tax year. They will tax everybody taxable. They will do so many things. All the problems cross into this year. Even the power failure, it crossed into the new year. Donald Trump crossed into the new year. All our enemies crossed into the new year. Even me, Steph, I didn't do any crossover. I still there here. I still there here with you. I go still give you a hit this new year. So, what is the point of the crossover service? When all your problems go with you to the new year, the poverty you are running from is still there, like a armed man chasing you. The hardship you are running from is still crossover to 2026. The economic situation, nothing changed. Nothing will change except you change. I keep telling people this thing, you cannot change the world. But if you change your life, your world will change. It's as simple as that. So if you don't make good decisions, you will have problems in life. It is as simple as that. Again, no going to church, dancing. No, oh, we'll do rituals to open the door. Yes, you can do rituals to open the door, but you need to stay on a goal. You need to be intentional. You need to be focused. This is what will help us succeed in this new year. This is what will transform us. This is what will make us living deities. This is what will make us make a difference in our life. Focusing on our goals, the things that we aim to achieve. Now, this is the 2026 now. According to the Gregorian calendar, everything is still here, same way it was before. What happened is that during the holidays, we spent money. We bought new clothes, we bought articles, things we don't need. We spend money, capitalism. Of course, they're going to make money. We bought so many things. We bought gifts for people. So what happened is that we spent money to celebrate the holidays. People spend money. Everybody, even if you don't celebrate, you will still spend money. We all spend money. We clean our houses. We prepared ourselves. We arranged ourselves. We just chilled. But we still spend money as well. So, January, we will still spend money again. Next week, schools are opening. You have to pay school fees of your children. Have you forgotten that one? Some people that are tenants, they might need to pay house rents. People will open their shops again. We will still keep on spending money. This is the real world. Capitalism, some people call it cannibalism. A dog-eat-dog world. Nobody will say, oh, I spent money, I venerated, I went to church for crossover service, so you're not going to pay your hospital bill. You will still pay your hospital bill. Whether you went to crossover or not, you will still buy fuel in your car. You will still buy food to eat. You will still pay for goods and services. Okay, crossover service will not change that reality. Crossover service will not change your bad government until we start holding our bad government, our politicians accountable. No amount of crossover service will change their bad character. No amount of crossover service will stop insecurity. This year they will not kidnap me. They will still kidnap you this year if your government does not rejig their security infrastructure. Criminals, bandits, and terrorists are still there. If Donald Trump did not come to Nigeria to talk about this issue, do you think our government cared? How many crossover services they have been doing before? Which one helped Nigeria? The one that did yesterday, all the crossover service is just a waste of time, waste of energy, waste of resources, and waste of your hard-earned currency. It's nonsense. So, all those people that went to the crossover service, you people just wasted your time. To be honest, you just wasted your time for nothing's sake. The problems cross over. All the insecurities, everything has crossed over with us now. So, we are still here. Even me that did not do any crossover service, I still cross over. Not be me there yet, so. I didn't go to any church. I am not a Christian, but I cross over. fowl crossover, goat crossover, all the animals in your house, all the rats they crossover with you, all the cockroaches in your cupboard they crossover, all the wall geckos, all the lizards, all the vampires, they all crossover with you. All your pets they crossover with you. So what is the point of say crossover? It is not a big deal. It's just a scam created by pastors and criminal-minded individuals to make money from you. It's just simple. I see all those people. Oh, we must go church. We must go church. Even people that have not been going church before, all of them still go church. Those ones that are religiously inclined, they went to church to waste their time and energy. So my point is that unless we start making good decisions, our life will never change. Unless we start focusing on reality, our lives will never change. Unless we start taking responsibilities for our actions, our life will never change. All these things are under the domain and principle of Eshu, the deity called Eshu, the leader of the crossroads. In African spirituality, Baba Legwa, Baroski, Papa Bones, Ekwensu. This is the deity in charge of making decisions in our life. That's why I always stand at the crossroads. Go this way, don't go this way, do nothing, or go back. Every time in our life, we make these decisions. Now, yesterday, a lot of people have already made bad decisions into the new year. The first bad decision is to go to crossover service. The so-called 2026, they have started making mistakes again. You made a mistake into the 2026. Mistake of wasting your time believing that by going to this service, all my problem will solve for the new year. God will look at me with favor. No favor will look at you. You go no just now. When you send your children to school, when they ask for school fees, maybe they will tell you the school fees have increased. You will not know that no favor is waiting for you. You must pay. When your landlord decreases your house rent, you will know that you have to pay. When the same problems that you have been running from still hold you like a wanted man, you will have to face them. Common sense is what we use to live life, not fantasy. Fantasy living, waiting for a savior mentality. This is wrong. We should learn how to make good decisions. This is what I am saying. Do not repeat the mistakes that you made last year. This is the mistakes, all the mistakes you made last year, you know them. Me, myself, the mistake I made, I know them. And my main goal for this so-called new year, I am not going to repeat all those mistakes. I have learned my lesson. All the fake friends, fake people, bad decisions I make, over expensive decisions I made. I'm not going to do that this year. If I want my life to change, I will focus on the goal. Focus on what I want. This is what will make me succeed. If you can do this, mistakes you made last year, make sure you don't repeat it this year. There is no way this year will not be successful for you. There is no way you will not have that breakthrough you are looking for. There is no way you will not go further this year. This is just a simple truth. Making the right choices and the right decisions is what makes your life different from other people's life. It's what makes the difference in the change that you are looking for. So we pray that Eshu will give us the grace, the strength, the wisdom to make the right decisions in this year. This is the prayer that I pray for you. And it's just simple. You don't need any ritual involved to do this. It's really like a lot of people were asking me, what ritual are we going to do? What ritual should we do? I should give. I look at that, well, do your normal libation prayer to your ancestors. This is what I told people. I'm not going to do any elaborate ritual this year. I've seen too many things. There's a time you go where you get to a certain level, you become like a living deity. You get ascended, you become your spirit will not ascend to a certain level. You don't need to be doing rituals all the time. So, well, do your normal prayer to your ancestors, create time and energy. Do it anyhow you want to do it. Do it according to your capacity. But be focused, be intentional. This is what I told people that ask me they need to do rituals or special. I don't want to, there's no need to stress yourself. If I am killing goats You don't have money. No, no, you don't need to kill a goat. Because I kill goat, that means that you must kill goat to celebrate. Because I buy this drink, that means you must buy. If it's one candle you have, use that one candle to celebrate and do your rites. If it's just one bottle of whiskey, one half bottle of whiskey, use it to do your prayers. Anything that you have, use it according to your capacity. Do not stress yourself. Do not overburden yourself. Do it anyhow. It's not too late to do it. You can still do it anytime. This is what I told people. Free your minds. Remove every stress. Remove any burden. Do what is in your mind, but make sure that you connect. If you have to travel to a sacred place, a sacred temple, that is your own. Some people say that we travel to a spiritual temple. When you have the money, you have the capacity. People do this. I have done it before. You can travel to one place and do your ritual there for the new year. The spirits will still meet you there. If you can go into the bush, you do your rites there. The spirits there will meet you. If you can go by the side of a river, you can go by the side of a river, do it there. The spirit will meet you. If you still cannot go anywhere, do it inside your house. Your ancestors will meet you there. They will always meet you at the point of contact. They will meet you at the crossroads. So no need for wasting money thinking of doing something elaborate. I don't know how to craft it for people to do. So I tell just do it in your mind. And the spirits will meet you there. Okay, they will meet you halfway. They always meet us halfway, but you must make a step forward towards them. When you take a step towards them, they take their own step towards you. The more you go to them, the closer they come to you. At the point in time, both of you will meet. Then in time and space, you will start communicating or exchanging ideas. This is the goal of spirituality. So no much stress about it that some people say cross over. You must, if you don't come to their church, or you are doomed, or you will have bad luck, or you will have problem. If you don't do this ritual, if you don't bring this money to buy this goat and cow, your year will scatter. If you don't do a blood ritual, your year will scatter. I saw some people posting all these things online. Even in African spirituality, everybody say you must buy goods, you must buy something big, you must buy ram. I saw one guy posting this, charging people. So if I don't have that money to pay for the ram, I will not go into the new year. If I don't have that big money to pay for this ram, I will not go. No. Do it according to your capacity. This is my advice. And it doesn't mean that you must do it that night. You must do it anytime you're free to do it. You can do it. Okay? Because we are not there. Technically, over the so-called New Year, people are rushing to cross over into it. Is not the real New Year. The real New Year is the beginning of spring. The beginning of spring is in March. That is the New Year that I celebrate because I know that is the original New Year of the world. If you see me in spring, I will be very happy. When you do your rituals in spring, that New Year ritual, you will know that that is when you will feel the power of doing a New Year ritual because you are doing it in harmony with the earth. Everything works well for you as you are starting the New Year. It opens doors. People that are in esoteric societies, they know this secret. All of them celebrate their New Year at the end of winter, at the beginning of spring. This is the real New Year, when new life, new spirit, new beginnings come to the earth. So this one that they did yesterday is a fake one. It's not the real one. So don't stress yourself over it. Don't beat yourself over it that you must buy a ram, you must buy a cow, you must buy this, you must buy that. Don't beat yourself over it. It's a fake New Year. If it's the real one, I will say, okay, try to do something. Do something, go overboard. But it's not the real one. It's just the fake one, the Gregorian New Year. That one is not the real. Nothing happens there. It's just another day. We start the New Year with the spring season. That's why they call it spring. Springing of new life. That is when it starts, in March. Not this fake thing we did yesterday. So please don't flog yourself over it. Real people, the real people, they know waiting day. They know what time is it. So don't flog yourself that, oh, I must do something. You did nothing. This is a new year of capitalism. So these are the things that we need to know. Okay. So these are the things that we need to know. Okay, so don't beat yourself up because you didn't have enough, because you didn't do this, you didn't do that. No, 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 no. It's not supposed to be like that. Nature or God did not create it to be like this. It is people that created it to be like this so that they can make money from their religion, so that they can turn their religion into a business, so that they can turn their religion into a lifestyle. And it works. It worked for them. So instead of you beating yourself around the bush over nothing, try to turn your own spirituality to make it work for you. You can also turn your spiritual practice into a franchise. You can turn it into a business as well to make it work for you. Everybody practice their spirituality. It is not a bad thing to make money from your spirituality or to make money from your religion. It is not a crime to make money from your religion. It's an added advantage. So what we need to do as African spiritualists is to find way to also create holidays into our spiritual practice so we can also make money from it too. It's not only Christians that should be making money from their religion. It's not only Chinese people will be making money from their religion. Hindus make money. When it comes to African spirituality, they complain. We too should also create holidays where we can make money from our religion. Okay? Make money from Kawanza. You make money from celebrating your feasts. You can make money from celebrating your cultural days. You can turn it into a business. Okay? Try to do it. I tell people there's a lot of opportunities open for us in African spirituality, but we are not taking it. Doing cultural items, doing articles like this, selling spiritual items, there's a lot of money there. Creating songs, creating movies to reflect, to showcase African spirituality, there's a lot of money there. All these things we can do, writing books, creating stuff like this, articles, artifacts, there's money there. We can make money from our own spirituality as well. It is not a bad thing to make money from your spirituality. It's not a crime to make money from your spirituality. So I don't worry about the Christians. It is their own thing. They are making money from it. Making money from you, from the ignorant people. You too can also make money from practicing African spirituality. You have to find out your talents. Any talent that you have, use that talent to promote your spiritual practice. If you know how to sing very well, sing spiritual music. If you know how to draw spiritual things, draw deities, you draw the gods, you draw everything relating to African spirituality, you sell them. If you know how to do art and craft, you do spiritual art and craft. Anything you know how to do, you know how to make t-shirts, stuff like this, you can make it, you post them, you put pictures of African deities, African gods, and you sell your t-shirt. You can make money from your culture. Our culture is not fully utilized. That's why you see many of these foreigners that come to African spirituality to make money, then we complain. This is the reason I don't like to teach African spirituality to Chinese people, because when they tell you they want to learn, they want to see how they can come into our spiritual practice and make money off us. That is what Chinese people do. They look at these people are not doing enough. They are not really making money. Chinese people now, they are even processing gari, African food in China. Can you imagine? Once they come into African spirituality now, we go, no, our eyes will play. Before you know that, we start producing all these items and selling it to us. This is supposed to be a no-no. Then we start making beads, making stuff like this, making all our articles, making chains, making soaps, and they will be selling it to African people. We should not allow this to happen. So we as practitioners, we have a responsibility to promote our own culture, sell our own products, create our own holidays. If we don't do it, other people are going to do it. And when they start doing it, we will start screaming, and we call them cultural vampires. We start complaining, oh, they are stealing our culture, they are stealing our stuff. We have no right to say this if we don't do it. If we start doing it, they cannot come into the practice. If we stop them, if we ban them, if we put our feet down, they cannot come into the practice. So we have that responsibility, but we are not using it. We need to promote our culture to make it as big as Christmas. We need to promote Kawanza. We need to promote our history, Black History Month, not Black History Day, full Black History Month. We need to come out with our culture. We need to be wearing our clothes, patronizing black businesses, promoting our items, selling it, creating and selling it by ourselves. We can make money from all these things, but we are not doing it. So we should not complain when Christians make money off Christmas. They often say create fantasies, a Santa Claus coming from the North Pole. All those are fairy tales, but people believe in the fairy tales. Even adults believe in Santa Claus in Africa. Adults believe in Father Christmas. All these things are what they have created. We all know that it's fake, but people actually practicing it makes it real. This is what happens. So we need to take a clue how to improve our own spiritual practice, how to create our own monetize it in a way. Okay? So this is what I will say today. Questions and comments are welcome. So this crossover night, it means nothing. If you don't make good decisions in your life, nothing will change for you. This is just the way it is. You need to make good decisions, not going anywhere, wasting your money, wasting your time, energy, giving money to strangers, to pastors, giving money to the enemy, promoting other people's culture, at the same time destroying your own culture. This is what it is. Cultural superiority, cultural destruction. When you promote this one, when it comes to your own cultural thing, you will say, no, I don't have money. They are doing something in your village, you are doing a festival, a carnival, you don't contribute, but you will contribute to pastor. When it comes to your own spiritual thing, you say, no, I don't have money, I don't put money for fetish thing, I don't believe in fairy tales, I don't believe in all this trash, but you just celebrated Christmas, which is a fairy tale. Though Jesus was born on 25th, though New Year, the New Year and the Christmas is all fake. What they celebrate in the Christmas is the movement of the earth around the sun. That is what they celebrate. If you say I should celebrate that, I agree. I celebrated that because I've seen another 360 degrees of our head going around the sun. Not any savior born. No savior was born anywhere. That is a very big scam. So if you can celebrate all these foreign holidays, I don't see why you cannot venerate or celebrate your own African holidays. You cannot venerate your village deity, acknowledge them at least. I don't see why you cannot do it, why you cannot support any spiritual holidays in Africa. I don't see why you can't do that. Except that you want to destroy your own culture or you hate Africa so much. You just want to see the culture dying. So this is what I think about the whole thing. So I will stop here for today. I believe that a word is enough for the wise. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe, hit the all notification button. And of course, if you have not gotten any of my books, I know I will talk this one. You need to get my books, especially the latest one. This one on plasma physics and African spirituality. This is a book that talks about the spirit world, the nature of the spirit world, how people can access the plasma realm through rituals, techniques, and how the connection of the plasma particles can be able to be used to generate unlimited amount of energy to do what you want to do. So this is a book where science and spirituality meets. This book talks about advanced spirituality and advanced science coming together, talking about the spirit world, accessing the spirit world, the gateway into the rings, how you can do this. I gave you a lot of references from people that have done this on plasma physicists all over the world. I talked about the origin of the so-called nuclear energy, thermonuclear fusion reactors, how it works and how it has been used in time past. I talked about all this. You need to have this book. If you don't have this book or you are missing that, please get it and know what is there. If you don't have this one before, you need to also have it. This is in quantum physics and African spirituality. This book talks about the visible and invisible particles of nature. It talks about dark matter consciousness, talks about 666 conundrum, talks about time and space travel, it talks about negative space. All these are aspects of science that people don't talk about every day. This will bridge the gap between science and spirituality, makes you understand so many things that nobody wants to explain to you, that religion don't want you to know, or your pastor don't want you to know, even the Western academic system don't want you to know all these things. Because if African people start studying all these subjects, they will become a superpower. And the superpowers now don't want any more superpowers to join them. They want people to be dull and stupid so that they can be controlling us. This is the subject that will liberate us: quantum physics and plasma physics. You find it inside African spirituality. So you need to get these books and update your body of knowledge. It is still here. If you are not have it, all of them are still relevant. Walking in the shadow of the gods. This one, over 200 spells for different aspects of your life. Spell for health, love, or prosperity, treatment of different illnesses. A very good book that will teach you the rudimentaries of spell working, spell casting, mixing of compounds in African spirituality. It makes you know more about nature. They say it's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war. It's better to have this book and say you don't need it, and say you need this book and you don't have it. It is worst off. So please get it if you have not gotten it yet. It is still here waiting for you. All these are part of promoting African spirituality. When we need to be writing all these things. This one talks about the spirit deities in African spirituality, which parts of our maintain pathways to ascension. In this book, you know about some very principal deities that are very important in African spirituality: deities of life and resurrection, deities of death, deities of destruction, deities of decision making. All these are major principles that are part of our life. You cannot escape death. You cannot escape reincarnation. You cannot escape the sun. You can still not escape so many or making good decisions. So you need to know them. All these are principles. There are spirits behind these principles, energy behind these principles. We call them, that's why we call them intelligence. The sun that shines every day has an energy behind it. So we venerate that energy, that thing that gives power to the sun. That is what we call Amen, Amen Ra in ancient Africa. You need to know about this intelligence. You need to know about the intelligence that is responsible for the principle of death, taking of life in this planet. Whether you like it or not, we are going to die. So you better to make peace with death before you cross over. So you need to know about Ampu or Anubis, that deity. You need to know about Santisma Moviete. All these are the spirits in charge of all those domains. You can't escape them. So it's not something you can say, I want to run away from. These are evil things. These are principles of nature. Whether you like it or not, we see them every day. We deal with them every day. You need to make peace with them. These are what is contained in this book. In this new year, if you missed this book last year, don't miss this book this year. Okay? It will teach you how to make better decisions in your life. This is all we need, better decisions. Not crossing over from here to there to cross. You're just wasting your time. All the things you're running from, they cross over with you. All the shikoko, all the rats, all the criminals, all the liars, they all crossed over with you into this year. So what are we not saying? You need to man up or woman up and take the initiative. Don't stop wasting your time with all those childishness. Doesn't make sense. Knowledge is power. Real knowledge is power. Knowledge of the spirit world is ultimate power, big power. All these are here we're dealing knowledge of the spirit world, spirit science. These are the things that are trading on this channel. These are the things we do with on this channel, not wasting people's time. I will not be pushing people to do unnecessary rituals. I rather transmit the knowledge to you. Let the knowledge guide you. It will be with you forever. I will not be there for you all the time. I will not be here all the time. But the knowledge will be with you permanently. Once you put that knowledge inside your brain, it goes into your spirit. It expands your mind. Once the mind is expanded, it can never go back again. When you have this knowledge, what happens is that you are spiritually elevated. This is the difference. This is what knowledge does to people. It makes you ascend. It makes you wiser. It gives you more power, more understanding or understanding of the universe. The knowledge is for the power you are looking for. So you need it. So not every time we'll be doing ritual. You just need to become the knowledge, become the deity, and live your life. So all this we are doing is how to make better decisions, how to make a better life. All these things we are doing. So it doesn't make points for us to be living like people that don't have sense. When we have sense, when we have opportunity to get wisdom, instead we're sharing it, we run into other people. It's just a waste of time. Yes, the winter is the last season of the year. Somebody just said it there. After winter, then you have spring. The winter is not yet over. The snow is still falling in many parts of the world. We are still in winter. In Nigeria here, we are in Harmattan. Even the Harmattan has not even started completely in my own state. We never see Harmattan for Warrior. We never see them. Now somebody say, yeah, don't hands. Harmattan season never won't come. Some people say that they celebrate New Year. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. The New Year we end after we start after winter. Then you celebrate your New Year. Start it this is the original New Year people celebrate. So don't waste your time. If you don't let anybody pressure you. Don't let anybody deceive you, okay? So yeah, we talk the truth. They say the truth shall set you free. This is what I do here. So I thank you very much for those my brothers and sisters that know waiting day. I greet you now. Okay, I'm still here with you. I never change, and I will never change. I will keep doing the things that I am doing, bringing the knowledge, sharing the wisdom, and we will all be growing together. Okay. So if you have not gotten books, please get book. Another book is coming very soon. The printers, they say they are celebrating something, so they shut their printing plants and they go for holidays. If not, that book's supposed to be here by Christmas. They shut down, they went for holiday. So they will resume next week. Once they resume next week, they will print the new book. Then you will get it next week. So this is what we are facing here, capitalism. So the new one is coming out very soon. It's still with the printers. Okay. So if you want to buy your all spiritual items, your calories, meditation beads, soaps, perfumes, thunderstone, black stone, miracle stone, I sell all those things, candles, you can contact me. If you want to do your oracle tarot divination, you can also contact me too. I do that here. If you also want to join my 6 months program here, I teach African spirituality. I start you from the history, science, the metaphysics, and the hardcore spirituality. My program is still open. I still do it as well, okay? So I thank you very much for watching. And questions and comments are welcome as usual. Please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel. And of course, I'll be seeing you all in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace. One love.